Hi guys, this is Android Nub, and these are the best games of the week. First up, we have N.O.V.A Freedom Edition, published by Gameloft. N.O.V.A was a paid game that came out in 2013, and now it's completely free to play, with no in-app purchases, but there are ads. This is a console-quality sci-fi first-person shooter with an offline single-player campaign that feels really high quality, with lots of voice acting, lots of action, and a storyline. There's also online PvP with 6 vs 6 and 7 different modes. The controls are not too bad, and there's iron sights and powers to use. If you never played N.O.V.A, this is the full console quality game with ads and no in-app purchases.
Yeah! He's down! He's down! Woohoo! Yeah! You like that, bitch? Here, have some more! Here, have some more!
In other Gameloft news, Gangstar Vegas is also free to play now, which is Gameloft's version of Grand Theft Auto. It's an open world, sandbox style shooter with lots of content. It has a single player campaign and some online modes, but it does have in-app purchases. Next up, we have Team of Fantasy, published by Highbrow. Here's an online RPG with a fantasy theme. When you start, there's 7 different classes. The graphics and animations don't look that good, but I really like that you can play with other people in this game. And the game encourages teamwork with other people.
Teamwork, teamwork, you have a dream, you want to make it real, you need a team, working up steam to make your dream work.
So there's these instance dungeons, and you tap to move and tap on monsters to attack them. It's mainly fighting bosses and mini-bosses, but it's fun playing with other people even though the animations and stuff aren't that good. It might be worth checking out. Next up we have Moon Quest Dungeons Dark. Not Dark Dungeons guys, Dungeons Dark. Published by Animoca XL. Here's a dungeon RPG where you can move with a joystick or tap to move, and you also tap to attack. There's 3 different races. That vampire race though. This game's not that unique, and the graphics are okay. You go around fighting undead monsters and completing quests. There's a town where you can craft weapons. It's a pretty generic dungeon RPG, but some people might like it. Next up we have Call of Mini Zombies 2, published by Triniti Interactive Studios. Here's a casual third-person zombie shooter with blocky but decent looking graphics. The controls are easy to use and the gameplay is pretty smooth. There's single player missions where you kill zombies and there's boss battles. There's also online co-op boss raids where you can fight bosses with up to 3 other people. You can unlock new characters and guns and upgrade them. This game's not too bad.
Victory!
Next up we have Shoggoth Rising, or Shoggoth Rising, published by dreipol. Here's a unique defense shooter where you play a guy on a lighthouse and these frog monsters are trying to kill you. Frog monsters. And you tap on these frog monsters to shoot them. Frog monster. And you can also rotate this lighthouse, which makes it even more challenging since they can come from any direction. You can use the money you make to upgrade and unlock new weapons. It's a fun casual game with no in-app purchases.
Fatality!
Next up guys, we have Crossy Road, published by Yoda One Games. Here's a casual game that lots of people like for some reason. It's like Frogger but with randomly generated levels. The goal is to get as far as you can without dying. There's new characters to unlock. The graphics are cute and colorful. It's a fun casual game when you have nothing else to do. Why did the chicken cross the road? Because he saw this next game. And last we have a Korean game. It's a Korean card game with really good music. There's lots of fan service.
Deadass.
It's called Granatha Eternal, published by Neowiz Games. It's like one of those generic card games, except it's super polished and feels really high quality. Those animations, it has an epic intro, some random music video in the middle. Really, really good music. That voice acting,
승리해서 기쁜가?
that ass, really good music. So you roll a dice and move along the levels, and then you get these random encounters and watch your cards fight. The animations are good, the artwork is really good, and it's probably the best looking card game out there. I didn't fap to the characters, I fapped to the music. So good. Soccer Spirits is still better though. Anyway, that's all for this week. Subscribe for more videos, and thanks for watching.